What's up everybody, it's yours truly, Fitz City, another news roundup, but first before we begin, I made a poll and you guys have spoken. I will be doing the top Gen 4 defenders in Pokemon Go here pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. I can now do community posts so you guys can interact with me on YouTube through those posts by commenting and whatnot, liking the posts, so pretty fun stuff on that, and make sure to vote in the polls whenever I put them, because you guys have a say on what some of the videos that I'll be doing in the future. Now without further ado, we've got Gengar raids, and this is interesting. And before you start asking around, they are going to be tier 4 raids. By this picture right here, you can see the 4 tick marks. So as always, with every single raid community day we have, all those raids are going to be tier 4 raids. Now, it's coming on Saturday, November 3rd, so you have a little over a week to prepare, you know, whether it's get off work, schedule it with friends and family, stuff like that. And it's the same time as Community Day, so if you're in Central America, 1 to 4 o'clock. If you're over on the Pacific time, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., it's 4 hours, just like Community Day, so you know how to prepare otherwise. Gengar is in the raid battles. We'll get 5 free raid passes again at no cost, so if you're not too excited about doing these, at least do 5 because you have a chance of getting a shiny Gengar. Now the exclusive move is where things get really bad. It's Psychic. And people were really hoping for Shadow Claw since it's a legacy move. We've seen legacy moves happen in these types of raids before, with Zapdos getting Thundershock, and we even had access to Articuno with Hurricane, which was exclusive to Japan due to them getting hit by a hurricane, and they rescheduled those Articuno days. So we've seen legacy moves in the past, but Niantic decided not to give Gengar Shadow Claw. It has Psychic. So that's got a lot of buzz going, a lot of stirring going around, because I know a lot of you are upset, honestly including myself. So I decided to dive in on this, and I found out that there's not very many good moves that Niantic could have given Gengar. Other than maybe Shadow Claw, they could have gave it Lick. Lick is a very fast move. It's not really on any very good Ghost-type Pokemon, so it's like Lick is the equivalent of Water Gun, and that's not a bad move. Yes, we have Waterfall, but Water Gun is still a good quick move that builds up the energy fast, so Lick would have been a pretty good idea. Lick and Shadow Ball would be absolutely okay with me, but as you look here, there's not much there to go with at all. So if we go down further by TM, there's not anything that makes sense to me either. Do you want Gengar to have Thunderbolt? Thunder? No. Psychic? I mean, no. Brick Break? No. It already has Sludge Bomb. Do you want Focus Blast? Already has it. Energy Ball? No. Giga Impact? Maybe. I don't know. Poison Jab is a fast move? Maybe, actually, to make it a good Poison type attacker. You know, Dazzling Gleam? No. And then if we look by breeding, Astonish? Absolutely not. Fire Punch? No. Nope. And then if we go by tutoring, which is another way Niantic does moves, Drain Punch? No. Fire Punch? No. Focus Punch? Nope. Foul Play? Nope. Giga Drain? And the list goes on. So honestly, other than Shadow Claw, Lick would have made the most sense to me. So I guess it makes sense why Niantic went with Psychic. It's one of the better moves that they could have given it. I'm sure it was a hard decision, I really do. I was just hoping for Shadow Claw or Lick now that I look at these moves. Just to kind of give you guys a background of why Niantic chose Psychic, because Gengar has a lack of ghost moves in the first place. And Shadow Punch actually stinks. I had to stop the video and reiterate because I was about to say Shadow Punch. Shadow Punch stinks in Pokemon Go. If they buff it to 60, right now it has a power of 40, they buff it to 60, it would be a good move. But it has a power of 40 in Pokemon Go, which makes absolutely no sense to me. And lastly, for this little bit of news roundup, we got the evolution of Meltan, the first mythical Pokemon to ever evolve in the Pokemon universe. It evolves into Melmetal, and I'll be honest, it looks ridiculous. It pivots around that center point, and it can spin. It is 8 foot 2 inches tall, weighs almost 2,000 pounds. It's the Hex Nut Pokemon. It is a pure Steel type. It takes a bunch of these to evolve into it. In Pokemon Go, it takes 400 Meltan candy. And here's some better pictures of it. It has an exclusive move, Double Iron Bash, which is a, let's see here. It can cause your opponent to flinch. It hits 2 times, and it's like a spinning type animation move, and it's a steel move. And it takes 400 candies to evolve. Now the thing is, in Pokemon Go, If you don't have Nintendo Switch, if you do not have one, you're going to struggle to get candies for this, because yes, we're going to get special research, but you're only going to be able to get one. You're going to have to invest. Let's see. So if you use a pineapple berry, you get 6 candy. You're going to have to invest 394 rare candies to evolve this if you don't have the Nintendo Switch game. If you have the Nintendo Switch game, every time you transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Go into Let's Go, you get the box, and for 30 minutes you can catch as many Meltan as your heart's desire. Meaning you can pineapple berry those and rack up the candies. People who have the game for the Nintendo Switch will have multiple evolutions of Meltan into Melmetal, because they'll have plenty of Meltan candies to go around because they have the other game. So there is a plus side to that. If this Pokemon ends up being absolutely overpowered, this is going to be a great way for people who have the other game to have a good Steel-type Pokemon, and I'm a Steel-type fan. That's my favorite typing. And also, to be a Debbie Downer, this is a mythical Pokemon. You're not going to be able to trade it. You can't trade Deoxys, but you can delete them. This is going to be the same way. You cannot trade this Pokemon to any of your friends at all. You'll be able to delete them, but you will not be able to trade them because they will have that mythical title. So, just giving you guys a little news roundup of Melmetal. It's coming pretty soon. I believe the game comes out in November 17th. Yeah, I think that's right. November 17th, 16th. It's coming pretty soon, actually. Let me know what you guys think about Gengar, the Gengar date, in the comment section down below. I'm really curious to hear what you guys have to say about that with Psychic, with the shiny. The shiny doesn't really look great. Now, Mega Shiny Gengar looks amazing. But right now in the game, as it stands, and with Psychic, I don't know. I want to hear you guys think about that. Let me know what you think. Also, let me know what you think about Melmetal. Do you think it looks cool? Do you think it looks ridiculous? Are you excited for it? Do you have the Nintendo Switch game pre-ordered? Are you going to be playing it? Let me know. Let's get a discussion down in the comments. Also, smash that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel and be a part of the Fitz City fam. I'm signing off. See you guys in the next Pokemon Go video.